yɛhwɛ betimi akwa check Esa ko no work catch Ghana by sika wotra say akoma sika wode bo Ghana for ho bra no wonhwe se wo betimi edi ne nakwan so afa yede ne beche mu ewo asantemantem na omanfo bi na workasa wo che se bremu de omani ajepan hyehyɛ ma Parliamentary Assembly aye edi ama womo na wie ensempi na aka we ho ne yesin konwa yede esomo edi ameje so ne Garaganton lady ohene wa kese ebo ahene Africa se ebonom emu nkyeremu anie piempeni ya wo hwe kyire ewo my Ghana mo yeru abofo boni na wo kasa akyire woni ya temuafo my Ghana mo se wo besrem SSC a wo hwa wiase guso a epem konenim team international trade homra won hwe SSC a won betimi esua sane ebe ya cases akodoba ewo Ghana se obetimi edi aye adwuma wode sansam wagina akoto dwa bedwemo nkasa ho dwumedi etoso ndum ye hyehyɛ ye ma temuafo won kramantem ha
Opening regulations under the Act, the LI, it is becoming increasingly clear that the judiciary's interpretative role will be critical in safeguarding due process, the freedom of contract, and the predictability of commercial operations. The law must not only ensure fairness, but also inspire confidence among domestic and international partners that Ghana remains a reliable jurisdiction for international trade via all modes of transportation. Indeed, as some proposed regulatory provisions have sparked discussion about the balance between necessary oversight and the freedoms of commercial negotiation, the courts may soon be called upon to clarify where the boundaries of such regulation should be. This underscores the importance of judicial restraint, fairness, and a sound understanding of international trade norms, so that our decisions neither stifle legitimate commercial practice nor compromise Ghana's competitiveness.
Your appreciation and mastery of the subject of this seminar is key to the transformation that is knocking on the door of Ghana. If the infrastructure is in place, but the dispute resolution competence and proficiencies are deficient, we stand at the risk of reproach across the world, because maritime law is a subject of international interest wherever you turn to. Therefore, its full execution and implementation will reshape the contours of African trade, and maritime transport will sit at its very heart. Ghana is actually aware of this impending tide, and that is why we are here, and has taken deliberate steps to prepare, notably through the expansion of its ports. This strategic investment positions Ghana to handle projected rise in trade volumes, particularly seaborne commerce, that after success will usher in.
Say in Ghana Shippers Authority, no, ye comma shippers. Well, enti se asem bi ba na se ye ka yetene fie ka na se entumi enso ano a na ye de bekọ akodan ye friend say court na de court a esan se court for nso ya kyerɛkyerɛ om na omote edwuma na ye di ase no ometumi ebua aten no in such a way say ebeboa ma eko a ye ko aboa shippers no ebekọ 13.
Yet to akase boy so de ni chemu awansen for so dwemtenani Edema Council for Scientific and Industrial Research engineer Mark A Taylor one workers asempeni for se bremu de hyehyɛ mapa wogo so a wo ye se ne be yakua betimi akonenim nti ene wogina so a wo bo manfo abaso.
One of the key tenets of research and development is to be able to transfer the outcome of the research to the end users. So in this particular instance, we are talking about the farmers. And sometimes just telling farmers that this particular crop variety or rice variety or cowpea can give you more yield than a particular variety that they are using. Telling them, well, it's okay, it yields some results, But as they say, seeing is believing. So when we establish demonstration plots, as we can call it, in this manner, and then we can bring in farmers, we can bring in investors, we can bring in the public to come and look at it, to see that, oh, indeed, what you told us is true, and so we are going to adopt it for our farming, and also to invite the general public, especially farmers, investors, policymakers, to come and see it themselves, so that they will help to transfer these agricultural technologies, these seeds and others, to the general public.
We've heard so many good things about what they are doing, especially here. This technology park is critical to the poverty reduction program of the government. So as a board, we have to come here and see for ourselves what these hardworking scientists are doing. So today is about the third round that we are going around, and we are kind of impressed as to the kind of activities that they are doing here. So we are here on a tour to all the various 13 institutions to find out what these scientists are doing and how we can help them achieve the objectives.
Do targeted, through this. What is so much important to us, so that is this, that through this that we get the whole Ghana and beyond to know what we are, capable of doing to contribute to the agricultural space in Ghana and also for the national development. And so we open here to all our key stakeholders, talk of seed companies, policy makers, agricultural extension agents, donors. We even bring embassies from those that are interested in supporting Ghana in agriculture. We bring them. Last year we got a good number of them. This year, next week we are hosting another embassy to see what we are using donor funding to do.
Now, what the bedroom Casa home, you may dear Cassia Biashasu and Cramantema watches or body road ya man for teachu, and Ghana mass, breast cancer, Yadiana, no word into Brano Branian share, see a bit me aqua check in a way, a national radiotherapy oncology way a fan, a walk colebu, a buyer Sabian was sadishe.
Ade baako Emma Hospital, so more cancer kokwam yare na a phone no. And only say almost show some mobile hospital I be uniform if you na lecture ya ye doctor odi enim Professor Joya ni chere say cancer yare ni see hu ntem na see yi yare ni pe na e radiotherapy ka ho a the likelihood say obetena nkwam eye bebre ese obi kra e be uniform if you enti enne de ye kan say see hu cancer ni ntem a Odi yare na beba de nsu kofia odi nofo a yare nim na be kofie
se pese e di breast cancer so enkunim dia na e be hia aban mboa your machine be e mammogram e betimi ehu breast cancer no intem enti no se aban betimi ama mensi nyina nyasa mammogram bia nka e betimi enya intem se e hwe mammogram no so na ehu se yare wo mu a ye what test bi aye ye find biopsy eno ne ye obibi amemi ejuma o eno so ya na ne boy din kakra enti nkanu so aban betimi aboa ama eno so aye free a ana so betimi aba no abe na nka ibehu se ibehu yaye ne ntem
ye ka kire telecommunication companies ne say omu yi na omu nkan bom na omu mbo akolebu any breast society of Ghana. Now every month there or maybe already 40 years and above no. Omu be sending message omu de be mom nka say I was say omu bra no omu be mammogram. Na mammogram ye hu say oye afibia e betimi apeke breast cancer na ntem na e treat ne so ntem amamu.
Ebinum po wo ho a wo yi woni nifa wo kunu tu bia ho. That means in the na ya hajunde ekwan fufuro wo ha wotum ya saw yerba wa bra ye ntwa we nfri na oni de se bantam na abana wa badem na oye kokram usa wotum we na nkotin we abani fiwa na yeze za offered x-ray yeze aka ho na ebie no boma otede eyi nufuna nti no nya de be nufunu nti onye esuru aya abinum why you in one day for me drew nazi nam paibo obotu mu tu yarba na yehu bide bia ye de na so me Christian mapa ko chapel na dem Christian sum na chapel kwai na so wa me nyansa ayetum yeze ye dem nzame nti onya de bakade ekobon penkotin na hospitals na ye what my ye bi na aba hospital na yersho na erbon pay so
na yɛda so agyina mu breast cancer ho nsɛnsɛm kwankyerɛfo penny ya wɔda aduaba nyine so Dr. Andy Oseokra no wɔka kyerɛ Ghana ma wɔde afoto na ɛma yɛsɛ yɛnhwɛ sɛ breast cancer no yɛnsuro na emum yɛnkyɛke bi wɔ hɔ no mu a wɔn abo etimi etu aseɛ ɛde ama yɛn
yɛsi kasɛm no yɛbɛkɔ so na yɛama yɛni akɔ ho na yɛnyɛ no basabasa so nti na de bia na yɛkasa fiscal policies monetary policies because yɛyɛ ne basabasa ɛbɛha yɛn nti yɛkɔ so ne yɛhwɛ yɛsi kasɛm no na yɛnyɛ no basabasa na yɛkasa yɛnyɛ yɛsi kasɛm basabasa ɛne ne sɛn nti sɛ mewɔ phone yɛyɛ adwuma na sɛ manya sika kakra yɛtua meka na masan kɔtɔ phone foforɔ wohia phone no ebia menkan nka metimi de sɛ sika no astart adwuma bi nka ho bɛba mfaso ama me nti then no yɛnyɛ friend say prioritizing your expenditure ana nneɛma na wo totɔ no wobɛdwen ho yie na wahu nie hia paa ɛma wo ɛne umpuntuo ansa wayɛ wo spending so you have to be prudent about how you spend ɛnyɛ saa ɛne wobɛtɔ phone si ɛbɛyɛ kakra no phones wobɛyɛ so it is about being able to consolidate ɛne ɛka sɛ nti nea yɛyɛ no yɛbɛkɔ so ayɛ na yɛnyɛ sɛ because ayaba yɛnyɛ new government nti yɛbɛyɛ nneɛma yie afei edu mmere sɛ yɛbɛkɔ election na afei deɛ okɔgyina stage so na obi ka sɛ momi yɛnkɔtɔ deɛ friend sɛn ɛmo na mo nkyɛma school nkwara na yakɔyɛ momi yɛnkɔtɔ wei ne ɛnyɛ ne yakɔyɛ will not be quote unquote irresponsible Mr. Meka so ɛfa your expenditure but if we are able to keep consolidating from a fiscal point now it continues from the monetary side na sɛ nea yɛhu ni sɛ sɛ wokɔbɔ besia wɔ banka sika a ɛsɛ otua no interest rate no ba from saa no businesses biara betimi akɔgye sika so the consolidation is good and the consolidation is what needs to continue so that we are able to appropriately get the right dividends from it.
Director Yawada Isa no ya Professor Robert Darko wono no wakasa kyerɛ Ghana mpanimfoɔ sɛ wɔma yɛ dwumaden pa sɛ ɛhyehyɛ mapa ya wɔyɛ fa no wɔma Ghana sika sɛm no wɔse kwan bia so wɔmatimi agyina so edi ne yɛ pɛpɛpɛ ɛma no ayɛ krabɛhwɛ wɔde sansɛm wɔ nyinaa to dwabra ɔbɔ dwa wɔ nkramantam a SGER 2024 na wɔpa ɛho ntoma also de ani chemo ewo atoye mantemo na edwumayefo akane na wodi wodwuma ewo bogoso Prestia Mines na womo esi montene so ayo ye kira no odem Etia Goldfields Limited mpanifo se womo de kapa na nso nya de a mpanifo aye krado se womo utua de a mo ntisa wo ye kire we womo de kokobo anu odem na ekwama sa mpanifo nyina
samienu pe na ye bisa e de free Heat Goldfields Limited eho ene aban eho number 1 ye say aban Ensha Heat Goldfields. Say Ghana embrana yedi ejuma section 18 no. Se oka se wuntumi ni obi enye ejuma bioma the sika ayewo ho no. Bomodin anatu ani nia fama no. Na onfambo ne ho bra. Ye second demand ene say ye pese aban eye nhwehwemu ewo Heat Goldfields omusika semu ene omahon din a omude ba be ye bogo so prestia edwuma no dia ama ye kasa ne se dia ye di yeni ehu die ense company a ye betumi aka se company ye company a ewo sika obetumi e dia ye bogo so prestia edwuma no eyie di yeni ehu ene se workers aketua mpo ewo se ode mo omo no untumi ntua ni nia emfa mo omo na edwuma kese na nkasa no obeden aye se edwuma no interest ne se aban e de edwuma e de amawa se ye MPPO se ye NDC o de ne se fasika bra na be ye edwuma ye de ahwehwa no so far no omo ankasa omo memo a omo de ba ye e kire se provident fund no omo ka so betua no so far as of in the 31st October omo betua up to 50% of workforce 50% na aka no ye de obia e de akwa share December and no your provident fund end of contract and we entitlement ye NGI Senate ye NGI severance ye NGI bonus ye NGI ye nya then union leaders am waka say usika we dwuma ni ma anya dia wa ma akofie ba ene asada tia ye wo mi union for amakwan agina as a heat go face leaders say yankofie without anything ye kwatena fie enti yes minister amakofi bua ya nzema ma amakofi bua mere smeli ya me letindala tie me dindala wa wudu amamo ewake odi amamo ewake amakofi bua mani mo be neskra amajimani a hozule amakofi bua ya po chele na ye nyuru ya li pristiama ya li odi amamo ya li wa wudu na ye nyuru kan de maye ejumai ka many hit go face be neskra ye be ba ejiman so wania ye nyuru no anya de bi wa nfa ho a ye da ye ba amla ne ya je sen ya je de bi mo one ke ye me mayale me musuma yale me nyeska kwa nko hospital ene me ankasa nso me play o company num ana me she doctor ansa neni ne nyina me nyeska enko hospital enko humi doctor no ekwa ne manya duro ekwa de ahwe me ho enti eko fie no hawo pa me namu e de say yale tete me enso me nya sika emfa nko hospital me be do aso se nka edwuma no ba no yetumi asa ye edwuma no ba yise oba wa se be ye nyina edi edwuma na matter party contractors e no mu ye edwuma no nti ye wo ha mu pa wa ha.
General Surgeon here within Ijumawa International Maritime Hospital, Dr. Edward Boateng, and what the two dresses is here. My Shishimuna just said Ghana phobia sebe, Wamu enya breast cancer yadieno, Wahamunchi Chemobe say Edioson, the answer na, what do any bet Chemwaya Sabiano, Nam Pempenso do not anward denepa, Nemonya.
Breast cancer, a high in Bibre, ewo Ghana maimu. Emi say America crani, ye kakra, na you who say, ye hwe Ghana mani nyina nipa be brofun e be ka se be 4500 ena enya breast cancer afibia na sa 4500 we no emu be ye efa ko be enchichemu be se ni 100 bia emu 70 ko no 50 to 70 kono omunya breast cancer no omoba late pa omo chere e wo fie ansa na omaba na breast cancer no empempi ya ehyaase na se ehyaase se eyadwa ne dawo no fumu a wunya ya obia gise akwa akira aya adane yare kese ansa na ebehyaase aye oya enti ye behye nyina ye nkran sese sa ayi October ya ye breast cancer awareness ye she obia nkran se obia ko hospital a eben no
bi ne se ye ba hai aima omo ye ne free e de amai ne mo wo se nkyerɛkyerɛ no koso mo aban enso edma nkyerɛkyerɛ koso mo hospital bia Emma free care so Emma go through screening, especially October say ye back together no. Ye free screening more bia ye nkrase ye ndwumemu bebia ma ehihia ebeboa na ma awareness na akonanim na nkofo bebre ete ho dawu no mo hu mu nsem a ebeboa ma yare no kofom a e kam so be kofom na sika so atena o man because obi yare a e sika sey
adesrede ne say e dwumade a ya start ye percent ka afi bia yetumi ye na e de obia eba enye only government stakeholders ne pe private sector for no so so ke betumi atwe o mu nyina ba but ye be yesa na ye be hia emo akakra nti ene support bia obi de beboa bia ma yetumi aye ade we say afibia no nka ye ni betumi age ho
obi a wenya yare a we film kofo omenya yare we omo film no omo kra in the year omo so omenya omo tenase a omo for omo ndro no ye momo we give them the may they get the strength to be able to withstand this sickness because no kwenye sa yare we dey okọ hospital near kaswenye bia na obi bia your whole body is affected, your mindset, everything, and it affects the family. Into early detection now,
Dr. Andy Ose Okra air kwanche for penny ya wada TCDA ano na waka kire Ghana ma say breast cancer ya de ni kwanse so nemom yenko se betimi akwa cheke.
Yes, as we indicated, this is a healthcare system that the President Mahama wants to make sure he set it up and make sure all other diseases that really affect productivity are taken care of. So he set up a fund. So TCDA want to really drum home to show that this is a fund that everybody needs to support. And this is a program, Mahama Cares program, that every individual or institution needs to support. So TCDA, not just after creating this awareness under breast cancer month, we believe that our contribution towards Mahama Cares also will go and then continue to support in our way of giving healthy citizens, and more especially to Tree Crop Development Authority members. Early detection or examination of ourselves is very key. So once we have identified this is diseases prevalent in women, more important in women, we should dedicate ourselves or devote ourselves to examination. We should approach the right people or examine ourselves, and if you see any changes, then we consult physicians, because it is by research that early detection saves a lot. Almost 90% are saved is detected early. So our message here is now we shouldn't be afraid of breast cancer. In fact, the fear is what causes when you hear cancer. Even you are going, then you are afraid. Now we want to let you know that you shouldn't be afraid of breast cancer. There are solutions out there. Even if you go and it happens, there's solution out there to support you to be able to survive and then also live a healthy life.
We want to tell Ghanaians that we should support these people, we should minimize or stop the stigmatization. And breast cancer is not a communicable disease. It might happen to anybody. You might not know who it will happen to. And so we should support them. If we have the finances to support, it's fine. But what we can do in our small ways to support them emotionally, we talk to them, we'll be with them. If they need any help, we can be of help to them. We should encourage them to go out there to every government hospital or any private hospital who is involved in this breast cancer awareness to have a free screening and detect any breast changes so that we'll be able to catch it early. As the theme for 2025 goes, we should catch it early, we should treat it right, and we should make sure that we survive breast cancer.
Ma yamfu eni chemwe po emantem na nadmo penny for den chembo no wo kache minus se wo besrensa se no wo hwe na afomogudie wo tuwi a wonhwe so betimi akata so wo de sansem wo gina to dwabra o hihye adwumedie kese e wo achem takrase
de bia yeko ebi kwa yeko site ni bi ne yeko hwa wo hu se ma no bi e de wo makra ko biti so yedu won so a yema omaso te se ensese odi akwala no eba ho wo odi akwala yi koi obi su gina kire onim so osa no yo ye penin to betimi akọ efise wo hu se wo di oba ekọ ho ya kacha wo say yesre wo nkwala no do mu nu ho ense say yehu akwala bia wo piti so ana so no nkwa se onam no ne nam sa keke ti yesre wo so mo nya hweye wo nkwala no mo ma o mani nkwala no efise nkwala ne na ye dachi
because o hwe the nchemomansi a ye won nsu a etene free the upstream free asamekesi area oberani through akutia ha nti hwe nsu na sabi nsu no asay with the issue of illegal mining but oba ye mansim hada ha is with mining but yen no ye de nkyere nye illegal mining nti ama nsu no asay free eso ho no nti ye pese ye sre na aban ehwe wo ma mo ye djuma e wo nsu no na it will kebium in fact looking at akutia who are sabi ebe to say wo ye djuma e wo nsu ho nya de ebejawo because the parents were my young class anybody who is mining in water bodies in who are yoma mrano and will be
koyi ugwadi echire na nane ni penifo wa hifie na on krata ekutawa emma okwan se brabe ye man no odi abechire yen na ya hwemu ya hwese ampasa ukuta proper document enye no ni hu wa ha ya wa ha obetia na we wa ha obetia na we wa ha obetia na we afi nye yehu sese ase tumi na omde ma isi di for se ni ahode ewu ona budisi ye besre ye be pese takwasi ye ni mu ni isi for isi ebihia sanse kwan a mode ye fa for mmiri bia etwam ekoya benefit bi bia free GCD say mu ye small scale money omu ye tributing lances work ewa ha GCD 80% fi minus no ho in corona yen sa ase no ye nya hwe fi sa percentage no kwan ben ye be fa so senti sa de a ye mpani fo be obi a mu di asase be man bia be me na je adwuma no
enkomo a ekoso ewo my Ghana montene so kwan ben so ne befa so se ne be illegal mining galamsey betimi aboa na yetimi etu asesa saso no manfo chese kwa breakthrough Ghana koko ene yensa ase egusu a yesen kwan ben so ne betimi aboa na yetimi akora nam so meko bi a won sha ba se Solidarity West Africa da fe so EU delegation de ma Ghana partners ahodo e de dwumede kese bi a hyehe ho a wo mo kire se betimi aboa na amemu papa etimi akoso wo mayemo
Empire ni bibi ho aye de yesem ti yesem empire no nani kuku any empire ni namdia nan se bi o chese kuku no na ye de yesem so man se obi fro obi ka kire obi ese empire na ye wo no ese se ye bo mobile se empire no ni ho a ese when the last tree dies the last man dies inti ese se empire no ye poku ban ye bo ni
ye ni swade hu ni se ye de ba beboa kokoro piafo na ya fa abefo kwan so e de aye ye kokoro ni se be ya e be koso asodoso ne nkohia se ye be kwakọ se kwaye no ansana yetumi enya kokoro bebre amase ye dia kokoro bebre na ye no ye de wo ye ni so kwa ni se oduma kwa ma bobre na yankopon di boy e di ma ye no e wo se ye fa kwan pass ye di djuma se be ya natural resource e be na se afibo na nso ye be koso enya mfaso e wo se ye nya free na ye nyina ye nya enije wo ya system enti ye hwe project na ye di 2 million euros e obroni sika 2 million euros e na ye di project na so European Union ye di 1.9 million e na e ba na partners ni de aka
aban ko aban ba asisi ade akodro ni se akwa ye no dwira na edwurugu san se yese maban ba nti o se musumi di media ti na de wo hwe kwa ye no anyame nim de ekoro de anhwe yi a da acho de kwara no be ha adwen ankasa ti se de yiyufo ane Solidarity mpanifo yame ada Roma wo mu di bibi kakra bre se mfam mo ekwaye na afi ye kokoro no ho ban no ya bese na obia de tiri afam ho na afi de toso mi ne galamsey no ene se de galamsey ne sikofa no nyamien kwae asaso no san na san ye di fufu no masan wura kwae no so paka ho ti ebasa emwa o man no kyekere emwa o man no mpuntuo ti mesre akuyafo ahemfo ane obi a oye bi eyeye bia se ye nyina besom na garamse no etu ase na fe kwaye na ye edwura gu no so atumi agina na bako wura duregu enti ahemfo wom politicians su wom aban panefo wom na de me pesa me kan se mi nyina nya adwo ba ko se de be ya e da chinti ankwara no ebenya enya nsusuanso body binti
Monsieur Ban sama ka beto aso nkobabia